Welcome to the 5th episode of the Talk
Tuba
podcast. Today we have our special guest, Caleb.
Hello.
How you doing today, Caleb?
I'm doing quite fine. A little bit nervous. Never been on a podcast before. Kind of scared.
Why so nervous?
Very intimidating. I've never been in a room with this many men.
Yeah, most of our guests
Yeah,
it is like their first time on like a podcast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them have experience with videos, but none of them
Not
have
all
really
of
had
them
podcasts, you know.
Podcast is like a whole different experience than a video. You know?
Yeah, like like one has a blog.
Yeah,
but that's like a different thing, you know.
Like a blog is not even remotely similar to a podcast.
Yeah, but all right. So I have a question for you, Caleb.
What's your question?
So if you could commit a crime,
Oh my god!
right? Any crime, but no one can ever commit it again, and you are convicted for that crime, what crime would you do?
A lot of bad crimes out there.
There are, but you have to do it.
I don't know. Tax evasion is pretty bad. Maybe I'd evade some taxes.
You would evade taxes so that no one else can.
Yep. Or I'd murder someone.
All right, that's a pretty stark contrast.
Wouldn't that get rid of the death penalty in the end? Because the death penalty is murder.
I don't think that's murder though.
That's not really murder.
I think murder has to be malicious. Right?
How is the death penalty not malicious?
Because you're okay. It's, do you know what malicious is?
Explain malicious to us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Explain for our fans who do not
something
know.
with malicious intent. It's specifically to cause harm, but it's in a bad way. The death penalty is just like a punishment for doing a crime. It's not malicious, like inherently. There's probably the people that do it, they probably get too much enjoyment out of it. There's probably some, but the death penalty inherently.
I am definitely one of those people.
You are?
I love murdering. I like to.
Okay, but then if you murder,
Not
then you
first
can
guess.
never do it again. Then.
Yeah.
So like, if you
No one
love
can.
murdering, why would you do it this time?
I mean, I like it, but I know it's bad. Gotta get it out of there.
So
out of
like
the system.
one last murder,
Yeah, it's like
and
this
then,
is for my people.
and then you're
Fair.
done.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a slightly different approach. I personally would lie in court, because then no one can ever lie in court again. Like you just go on trial and you just tell the truth. Like, yeah, I did it.
What
No,
type
I
of
didn't.
court?
What do you mean? What type of court?
Like a tennis
Court
court?
of law.
Why not a basketball court?
Why not a
would-
basketball court?
I would have a friend sue me, and then during that lawsuit, I would lie. I would just be like, "My name is John Smith," and then that counts as lying in court, and then no one can ever do that again. But
What
then I
if-
get sued.
Lying is for a good cause.
Exactly. Yeah.
Too bad for those good causes. Too bad for those.
Too bad.
Well, no, it's only in
were wrong.
court. It's only in court though.
But
It's
what if they
not-
have
it's
to
not
lie
lying.
in court for a good cause?
Like what? Explain.
I don't know. you
Yeah.
put me on the spot.
When is I put you on the spot. You're the one that brought it up.
Well, you're the one who asked me to name an example.
Yeah. When would lying in court lead to a better option?
Well, let's.
Not being us oh, you get off scot-free, but the best option. When does lying in court do that though? Never. Exactly. You can't even think one, and you're the one that brought it up.
Do you smell that?
No.
No. I just smell something in the room.
Me too.
No, that's
I'm trying to
probably
place the
our
smell.
producers.
Oh yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
So okay, so you would murder someone. I would
murder
lie in court. What would you do?
Speed, go excessively over the speed limit.
Excessively, or just speed in general?
Do 150.
someone. What if you need to get somewhere really fast, like the hospital? Maybe your grandma.
Yeah.
You don't need to do
wait.
150. That's how you're gonna die. You're trying to go to the
the
hospital.
thing is,
still
right?
speeding.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is, right, does that apply to emergency vehicles. But they're not really breaking the law.
Yeah,
when they
it's
do
not
that,
speeding.
right?
They're allowed to go 35 miles over the speed
Okay,
limit.
so then it's just everyone else can't speed. That's a good one. That's fair.
That'd make the
'cause
roads safer.
The people that need to speed can.
Yeah.
Because it's not illegal for like first responders to.
Yeah, they're allowed to go 35 miles over the speed limit.
They're 35. That's the law.
Yeah.
Oh, I know people that go much faster.
I go faster.
You can't even drive.
Yeah, I can.
No,
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I just don't drive.
Drive
on
right
the highway.
now.
Show us your car keys.
Drive right now.
Come on.
Oh crap.
Yeah,
Whoopsie.
this is exactly what I'm talking about. He can't drive.
Maybe he just left his keys at his house for the 15th time.
No, I just
Maybe.
lost them.
You can find them later. I'm sure they're around.
Yeah.
They're
fine.
somewhere. You know that.
Yeah.
They are indeed somewhere.
We'll ask Jeff to look for them.
Yeah, exactly. He knows. He usually knows.
Yeah.
My coworker actually on Oktoberfest. Do you know that? Mm-hmm. She actually lost her keys during that. It took them a while to find it because she actually had an AirTag on it, and it kept leading her to one specific room. But they searched it for 5 hours and never found it. And then a few days later, it was in the laundry.
Was it in their pants?
No, it was like in the. So I work in a restaurant, right? So we have a lot of dirty rags. It was just somehow in the thing with a bunch of dirty rags. But her AirTag kept bringing her down into the basement. But I mean, at least she got them.
I mean, what if she was using her car keys as dirty rags?
Yeah.
You know,
You
cleaning
can-
all.
Maybe.
These work as dirty rags.
I don't know. But she had to have someone else drive her home because she literally couldn't drive.
That's fine.
And her car was just sitting in the parking lot for a couple days.
They're just
Happens.
But what
Find
happens
keys.
to you? What if you have to be driven home today, and then you're not able to get your car back for like a couple days?
How am I going to lock the building up? The keys are on that.
I guess you can't.
Yeah.
I guess you have to stay in the building and lock it from the inside.
Oh, well.
put like a broom in the door.
Yeah.
No one's getting in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Except then once we have to get in, there's no
Right.
way to unlock it.
I'll just put a note on the door that says, please don't break in, you know? Like, that'll keep
Oh.
people from breaking in.
Well, that's how we got in here. Just threw a rock through the window.
Oh no,
No,
we're allowed to do that
Yeah.
though. We're allowed to throw rocks.
It's not breaking in if you're allowed to.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you break into your own house because like you get locked out.
Yeah.
You just like replace the glass every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what? Like we're not poor. It's just glass.
You can just...
You
glass.
don't have a guy that's just there to replace your windows whenever
no,
you
I don't
break
think
them.
I do.
Yeah, you know the
I
guy who
I
lives on
just
the
don't
walls?
think you play
No.
baseball enough. Clearly.
That's a baseball thing?
Oh yeah.
right, because you are sending the ball out of the park.
Yeah,
Like someone's
exactly.
window.
Like either you just don't play it enough, or you're just not good enough to hit it through a window.
I'm just not a big sports fan.
Really? You're not into sports?
Nope. I'm like a little bit of basketball fan. I'd go to the basketball
Basketball's
games. I'd be like,
fun.
hey.
Go to basketball? Would you go to football games?
What's your favorite basketball team?
I can't name one. I only went to the basketball games.
You can't even.
Basketball
You don't
games.
even know the Celtics.
The Celtics?
Yeah.
I know the Lakers.
They're the green guys. What's the Lakers?
You don't know the LA Lakers.
I know the Harlem Globetrotters.
No,
and
that's a
the
good team.
Celtics.
I like Space Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Space
That
Jam
was a
1.
good
I
movie.
never watched the second one though.
I haven't seen it.
Heard it wasn't as good as the first
No.
one.
That's what I've heard. Like the first one, it was a good movie. I just don't trust the second one to like. follow
Sequels
up.
are never as good as the original.
especially
You know?
when it's 20 years later.
Yeah.
It never is good. But yeah,
But it has Red Among Us in it.
it does.
Yeah, you never seen the clip of the Red Among Us in the background, the bleachers?
That's
Wow.
sad.
Wait,
That's
They
sad.
had to do it.
what's scarier? Spiders or snakes?
Spiders.
Oh yeah, spiders.
Okay, yeah. I feel I could beat a snake in a fight more likely than I could beat a spider.
Like you find a snake, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can just either grab it by the neck and it's completely you can't touch you if you just
Yeah.
grab by the neck, or you can grab by the tail and you whip it like that. It breaks all the vertebrae in its spine. It like disconnects them and then it dies.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have spines?
They're mostly spine.
Yeah.
Snakes actually do have tails, and it is a separate part.
Aren't they all just tail though?
No. So basically, it's all spine, and then they have a butt, and then after that, it's a different type of vertebrae that is it's a tail.
Have you ever eaten snake?
Nope.
I've had snake jerky.
Never eat a snake.
How about alligator?
I've had alligator.
I probably
Yeah, alligator's good.
When I went to the Everglades, I ate alligator there. So it's like it was fresh. Like I ate it on while looking out on the Everglades. I ate alligator.
So the alligator was watching you as you were eating it?
Yeah.
You're eating it alive.
Yeah, it was like
Who
an
doesn't?
intimidation thing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right after you fought a bear,
Yeah.
a polar bear.
Well, okay. No, it
You
was
can't really fight against
it
a
was
polar
a
bear.
grizzly bear
No,
for one.
We're not getting into this again.
Nobody,
you
no
were
one
wrong.
can, no one
Nope.
can fight a polar bear.
Did you have a big steak in your pocket?
It was
Don't get him started
actually
again.
it was actually a tomahawk, and it was only 12 ounce.
Don't get him started.
It wasn't that big.
No, you're wrong. You would not win a fight against a bear.
I
So,
didn't say
do not bring this up again.
I'd win.
I feel like
I was
there's-
just telling you what I do.
There's maybe certain
Yeah.
bears.
And you would
win
lose.
a
You would
fight.
die. The bear's gonna smell it. It's gonna look for you. You're gonna get eaten as soon as you fall off the ledge.
People have survived a bear attack.
Not if you fall off a 35-foot cliff.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Your bones are gonna be broken. You're not getting up after that.
Who said that it was just a straight fall? What if I was like rolling down a hill?
You're still gonna be very injured.
No, I've rolled
Yeah.
down hills before,
A
and it was
thir-
for fun. I
A
wasn't
35-foot rocky hill?
injured. Who said it was rocky?
Me. I just said
It's
it.
not rocky.
It
It's in the
is.
middle of the woods. They don't have rocks. They have wood.
There's rocks in the woods.
No, they have wood.
There can be rocks in the forest.
Not in this
Are
one.
there
No,
woods?
yes,
Are
there
woods in the
is.
Rocks?
What do you think the ground
Yeah,
is
there
made of?
is wood in the rocks, but there's no rocks in the wood.
Okay, what do you think the ground is made out of?
Dirt.
Yeah. What's underneath the dirt?
Dirt.
Dirt.
What's underneath that dirt?
Clay.
dirt.
And what is clay?
Clay.
Is a type of rock.
I don't know.
You're-
Wet terracotta.
Yeah.
There's rocks in the woods. I'm not sure how to tell you this. There's rocks in forests.
Not this one. Not this
Yes,
hill.
there is.
Not this hill.
No,
No.
when did it become a hill?
It's always been a hill.
No, it was a forest. You fell off a 35-foot cliff.
It
and
wasn't
then
a
into
cliff.
a forest.
I
Yeah.
just said the highway is 35 feet above the forest, but there's a hill going down. Like you roll down it.
What's like the slope of the hill?
Yeah.
It's a 32.8 degree
Oh, very
angle.
accurate.
So it's like
Yeah.
this. Right.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's
Maybe
I'm-
you could fight the big
And then I
grizzly
land
bear.
on a mattress. I've got my steak in pocket, and there's a redwood tree right next to me. The bear is 32
God.
feet away, and it,
Exactly 32 feet away?
Right, I hit the mattress, and it gets startled, and it's like it doesn't really want to approach. As I'm getting up, it notices like the scent of a steak, and it's like, "Oh, I haven't eaten in a while."
It will
I could
notice
eat
it from
that.
when
I
you
could
were
eat
on-
that guy. He
Well,
smells
It's
good.
gonna notice the smell of the steak from on top of the highway. It can.
No.
It will smell the steak from a mile away.
No, that's not real.
Yeah, it
It
is.
It's not real.
Production
What?
team.
Yeah.
How far can a bear smell?
All right, hold
Like
on.
miles. We'll find.
Like
No.
miles.
Yeah, basically, it's like
Yeah.
a couple miles.
Especially if it's masked by the scent of a highway, it's not gonna.
It's gonna smell while you're falling down from the hill.
Okay, that's not enough time. How far?
But it's 32 feet away.
Up to several miles. It says that the black bear's
I
sense of
told you.
smell is between 18 to 20, and the polar bear's is at 40.
Okay, we're talking about a grizzly bear.
Oh, okay, that's the only one that's not really mentioned
Yeah.
up here.
That's the only one you.
'Cause
didn't
not many
say.
people are talking about fighting a
there's
grizzly bear.
There's way more types of bears. There's a sloth bear. There's koala bears. Don't count. Those aren't
No.
bears.
I could
Yeah.
fight a koala bear.
That's
Yeah.
not a bear.
Grizzly
No,
bears,
it's a
Nor
bear.
they call
grizzly
koala
bears can
bear.
also smell up to 20 miles.
20 miles.
Yeah, see, I told you. It's gonna smell it.
I don't know.
But he can't.
And how
climb
fast
that-
can a bear
that
run?
But also,
steep
right?
slope.
If once I get down, it can run like 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I'm
Ju-
not. I'm not talking about. I'm not saying I can outrun it. I never said that.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be able to fight the bear.
They can run up to 35 to 40 miles per hour.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no,
you're not
right?
gonna be able to
No.
fight the bear.
Okay, grizzly bears only eat living things. So once I hit the bottom, if I just stay down, it's not gonna do anything.
And we'll smell the steak in your pocket. It's gonna want to eat that.
It's not. It's not gonna go. Oh, I smell a 12-ounce tomahawk steak in the pocket of that dead thing. It's
Well, no.
just gonna go. Oh, that dead thing smells. I'm gonna leave.
Why is the bear gonna be able to tell like, oh, it's a 12-ounce tomahawk steak?
I said it's not. Are you? You're not even listening.
I was.
You're actually
But
making
why would it-
arguments out of nothing.
But why would it specifically know, like in this theoretical situation? I'm not saying that you said that, but why would it know that it would be a 12-ounce tomahawk steak?
It's not going to.
Yeah, but if it did, why would it know it's a 12-ounce tomahawk steak? Why wouldn't it just smell steak and be like, ooh, steak?
It wouldn't even go. It wouldn't even smell like, ooh, that's steak. It would see what looks to be a corpse, and it smells like meat. And it would go, oh, that corpse smells like meat. That's dead. I'm not gonna touch
So
it.
you're not even gonna be fighting the bear anymore?
Well, this is another strategy. You can just lay there.
Well, that's not fighting it.
I say
Fighting
I've
it.
never even talked about fighting the bear. My original strategy before wasn't even fighting it. It was taming it.
You said you could fight a bear.
No, that was Sebastian.
You said that.
He said he could fight a bear.
Production crew?
Yeah.
Did he say that he could fight a bear?
Sebastian said he could fight a bear.
I believe,
I was talking about taming it.
No.
I believe it was you couldn't fight it, but you could like outlive it.
Tame
You could
it.
outmaneuver it. I
No,
believe
but-
Seb was the one that said he could fight
Yeah.
a bear.
Seb was the one who started it. You're stupid. He said I could win a fight
actually
against
hate-
a bear.
I hate this conversation.
Yeah, it's because you're losing.
No, I've hated this conversation since you first started it last week.
You
No,
started it.
Sebastian
Did you
started it.
even watch the
Yeah,
episode?
did you watch
Were
the
you
episode you were
there?
in?
I was there.
Were
Why,
you
why would I
mentally
need to
there?
watch it if I...
Were you mentally there? Because he
When am I
he
ever
started
mentally
it.
The
anywhere?
first thing he
He
said was,
started.
"I think I could fight a grizzly bear,"
Exactly.
and then it went on for like 25 minutes.
See, he knows. It was the first thing he said.
That was like a week ago. How would I remember something from a week ago?
I did.
I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning,
Yeah.
man.
But no, he said he could fight a bear. I brought up that you could just try and tame it.
You're not going to be able
I'm-
to tame the bear.
I'm not the one saying you can fight it. I'm thinking of other ways around it. This
You're-
is one of them. You can just lay there.
You're
and
not going
pretend
to be able to
dead.
tame the bear.
Yeah, but you can just lie there and pretend to be dead.
Climb the railroad tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, say no. Say no, you can't.
I'm
Prove
not...
it.
No, because you can. You can lie there and pretend to be dead.
Exactly. And if it thinks you're dead, it's not gonna touch you.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Grizzly bears don't like eating dead animals.
Mm.
Specifically,
What if you look like berries? Like, what if you look like a berry?
I don't look like berries.
Yeah, you do. He looks like some raspberries, right?
You guys look like a pretty good like blueberry.
No, I don't think I look like a berry.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know. I don't think I'd say
You
that.
look like a squash,
Like a squash. Like what type of squash?
like the one from
Like a butternut squash.
you know from like Plants vs Zombies.
Actually, yeah.
Like squash.
He does look like that.
That's me.
Yeah,
What Plants vs. Zombies character would I be?
you'd be like a sunflower.
A sunflower. I don't know.
No, you'd be like one of those like mushroom ones, like the tiny one.
Oh, you'd be
Not
like
that
you'd
short.
be the scaredy shroom. Yeah, that actually works. The scaredy shroom.
He would be Dave or whatever his name is.
Crazy Dave.
I
No,
like
you
Crazy
wouldn't be
Dave.
Crazy Dave.
But he looks like Crazy Dave. Like, with the
No,
beard
he
and everything.
doesn't. No, Crazy Dave
I do
is
like your cross in my
ginger.
head. He's ginger.
Same thing.
Is he? I'm pretty sure he's ginger.
I thought you
Is
were saying
Crazy Dave ginger?
I think he is. Hold on. I'm gonna
I feel like he
check
only has a
this.
beard though, because
No, we can't see his head because
well,
he's wearing
the
a
top of
pan.
his head is it's a pot.
Can we get-
actually.
No, Crazy
Same
Dave has
thing.
hair, but he is a ginger.
He is a So like none of us around here would be Crazy Dave.
that ginger looks more like brunette.
Yeah, that looks like a dirty
I don't
blonde,
know.
actually.
It's like
Yeah.
a middle. Yeah, maybe more.
Not him. His is way darker though. Okay.
Well,
But
what if we
the
just put
plant
a pot
you
on
would
his
be?
head?
Oh, what plant would I be? Yeah.
I don't know that. That's tough. You're not a pea shooter.
He'd be
Yeah.
like the...
Lane.
He looks a little bit like the double pea shooter. Like,
The repeater.
yeah, the repeater.
Am I like the army pea shooter?
Oh,
No.
the general pea. That I feel like you look more like than the normal pea shooter, but I don't know. Maybe the melon poult. Oh, the cabbage poult. You'd be the
yeah, I'm
cabbage.
definitely the
Yeah,
cabbage bowl.
definitely cabbage
Yeah,
bowl.
yeah. You look like a cabbage poult type of guy.
What would our production team be?
Probably a chomper.
He's the corn.
Yeah,
He's
Chase is a chomper.
yeah.
You can tell because he's got
Okay.
those big chomps.
Just-
Jokes on you. In Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, I was a chomper main.
Exactly. You're just proving our
Yeah.
point.
Hey, I'll wear it. I'll wear it with pride.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was the orange guy. The
Which one's the
Oh,
orange
oh,
guy?
And he would like turn into a ball. He'd like roll around. And he had a machine.
Oh, the citrus dude.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the orange.
Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah. I actually made him in the second one too.
Actually, I always like the zombies
But
more.
the first one, I always did the cactus.
Yeah.
Like it was always a good. It's a solid choice, you know. Other than I do the chopper.
Mm.
Can we agree that the second Plants vs Zombies game sucks?
Yes.
The original Plants vs Zombies. that's the
OG
good
Plants
one,
vs Zombies was amazing. I'm just,
right.
I could never
Everything
play
else
them.
after that
I always
sucked.
wanted to play the first one. Never got a chance.
You never played the first one?
Nope,
Really?
never got a chance to play any of them. I never had
Ooh,
access
why.
to play.
You gotta play it. It's really fun.
you
Can
can play
even
like
still play it anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on. I have it on my phone right
Same.
now.
Plants vs Zombies. Oh,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you're talking about Garden Warfare.
Oh
No.
no.
Oh.
Those games are like okay. We're talking about
Plants vs.
Plants
Zombies.
versus Zombies.
I liked Plants vs Zombies too. I thought it was like I liked the new art style. I liked the new plants.
I don't
and
know. It was
zombies.
just too pay to win for me.
Yeah.
Like there's so many plants that like you have to buy, and they're all the only good ones.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
But I like the new worlds that they showed and all that.
See,
The Rules was interesting.
I thought it was a neat idea. I didn't like that there was like 45 levels per world
Oh yeah, took
because it
so
was
long.
so long. Because there was like 12 worlds, and you had to do like almost 50 levels per. It just took forever
Yeah.
to play through. The original one, it was just like, what was it?
Like
nine, six.
It varied.
Because it was daytime, nighttime, then pool, fog, roof. Oh, there was only 5, and each
Yeah.
one only had what 10 levels. So
Mhm.
that's the same amount of levels that one world in the second game had. So like I don't know, it's just dragged on.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I like the little game modes that you could play, like the rolling the like.
Oh, the bowling.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
rolling was so.
Bowling was fun.
Those are in the original game too.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ryan, I don't know if he's done it yet, but at least last year he was trying to beat every single mini game in Plants vs Zombies. Last time I checked, he was pretty close. He might have done it by now.
Yeah.
I was always better than him at Survival Endless, though.
Happens.
I'm actually pretty good at that one. I can get a lot of flags. I think my current best is 54 waves. I think. Yeah.
I suck. Mine's like 38.
Mine's at least in the 50s. I don't remember exactly though. I have one playing right now. This paused.
You have it paused. I
Yeah.
thought you were saying you're like playing on the table right now.
Oh no.
It's looking that good.
It's been paused
This-
for like a couple
this
months,
kid-
but
Nah, this kid, he was playing Battle Cats at graduation last year.
yeah, it's a good game.
You were out on the field playing Battle Cats.
Yeah, well, the graduation was boring, so I pulled out my phone. There was a level I needed to beat, so I just played some Battle
Like,
Cats.
why
you know?
watch their graduation? It's not my graduation.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Are you going to be playing Battle Cats during this year too? During yours?
Yeah, probably.
You're walking around. You're like,
Yeah, like
You
it'll
pick
be
up
on
one.
like my gown. It'll just be like a Battle Cat right there.
that actually be pretty fire.
Exactly. Have you played it before?
I'm not good enough at it.
Oh, you're just bad.
I played it like twice.
I know Brody has played it a little bit, and he immediately got like one of the best Ubers in the game on his like first roll. Because I remember seeing him play with it. The one that I got like a year or two into my playing, he got on like his third roll.
That's
He
wild.
just gambled his luck.
He is good. I did something that some people consider cheating, where you seed track, where you can see like what you'd get from the rolls. But I mean, it's a single player game. It's not really cheating, you know.
True.
Because the Ponos really hates people that cheat. Like, you'll get banned fast, but they don't care about the seed tracking. So, if they don't care, then I don't care. And now I have all the best Ubers in the game, and I am winning.
So how long have you been playing Battle Cats?
I think I started my sophomore year. I don't remember how far through though. Maybe halfway. Maybe around like December-ish. So this might be like my second year.
Wow.
Going into the third. And I'm pretty far. I'm farther than Logan now, and he was halfway through the game when I started. He's gotten worse. Let's put it at that.
Which Logan?
Likely.
The one from like 2 episodes ago. We had him on as a guest.
Yeah.
I have not
Interesting
watched
person.
any of the other episodes except for like half of Sebastian's.
Oh, you've only watched the last episode.
That was a good
It's
episode.
the one before him. Yeah, it's that one.
Maybe I have to watch it.
You do
Yeah.
have to
Maybe I'll
watch
go
it.
home.
They're all pretty good episodes.
Put all 3 all at once. All 4.
Yeah, now it's gonna be 5. You have to put your own episode
Yeah, I'm
on.
gonna have to watch my own. I want to know what happened.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
forgotten.
You have to memorize the script, by the way.
Yeah.
Say a word by
Yeah,
word.
we will quiz you.
Yeah. There's gonna be a quiz later.
It'll be a survey you're gonna take after this.
Yeah, just to make sure that you actually like.
Focus the whole way through.
Yeah. It's gonna
just
be
to
an
make sure that
approximately.
you remembered every word.
Yeah, it's gonna be approximately 93.32 minutes.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be like MEPS, you know.
Who's MEPS?
It's
MEPS.
it's the military thing, right? You go in, you take like 3 hours of tests, and then you go back to your luxurious hotel, which they pay for you, and then you go back the next day and you spend 18 hours there getting a physical done.
Why 18 hours? Why so long?
It's
A lot of physical.
No, you go in, right, and then you just kind of wait.
Do they make you fight a grizzly bear?
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's
Black bear
still
comes first.
they still haven't
Oh.
shipped it.
Oh, they have to. Ship.
Yeah.
Have you fought the
No.
black bear yet?
Yeah. Black bears are easy. Everyone can fight a black bear.
Oh yeah, everyone, even like a little toddler.
Yeah,
Or a
my
baby.
my 5-year-old cousin's son could do it.
Why does your 5-year-old cousin have a son?
No, the 5-year-old is my cousin's son.
Oh. that
My
makes more sense.
5-year-old cousin's son.
That sounds more like my 5-year-old cousin's son.
No, city child.
You said
you're-
it badly.
Cousin's a 5-year-old who has a son.
No, my cousin is like 27 now, and she has.
That's a
son.
good approximation.
Yeah, I think so. How would you even know?
I'm just saying it's a good approximation.
Yeah, I think she is because she's the oldest one in our family that are children.
Well, she's not a child anymore. She's a legal adult.
Well, like like cousins, not
the young
aunts.
ones.
Yeah.
The youngins.
Yeah, I'm one of the young ones. I'm like 4th youngest, I think. There's a lot of us though. Yeah, I think I'm 4th. I don't know. I can't keep track. There's too many of them, and more keep coming in.
Happens.
I think my part of the family is the only one that hasn't had any more children actually. Every one of my like at least one cousin from each like aunt or uncle has had another child.
Does that mean you're winning or losing?
I think we're winning.
Yeah.
We're going into the military, we're doing college, they're having babies immediately. Like they're not even older than us. They're the same age.
That's wild.
So, yeah, I think we're the ones that are winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know. One of them has 2 children. One of them's not his.
Oh.
He stole one.
No, it came with the woman.
Oh,
Oh, so it's like a bonus?
it's like a
Yeah. And then
Like a
they, and
bonus
then they
pack?
had another one.
like a starter pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, start pack.
Yeah, exactly. Like he knew what he was getting into, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll have another. Give me 2."
Right.
Do you watch a lot of movies, Kalo?
I used to, and then every weekend I've been like, I want to watch a movie, and then I
You just don't.
Real.
I just don't. I fall.
Yeah, no,
asleep.
that happens to me a lot. Actually, I'll be like, you know what? I feel like watching a movie, and then like either I'll stop once I open Netflix, or I'll go 2 minutes in and go, "This is really bad.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore."
I'll watch like 5 minutes of the movie while I'm on my phone. I'm like, wow, I've not been focusing, but this is a horrible movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have a very important question.
Yeah.
Do you think a dolphin is scarier than a giraffe?
Yes, much scarier.
Yeah, it is.
I think
Dolphins?
Giraffes are pretty scary.
Dolphins, in my opinion, are one of the most like scary creatures in the ocean.
Yeah.
It's probably second.
I feel I could fight a giraffe easier than I could fight a dolphin.
I don't think I could fight either. A giraffe, they're very known for stomping on other animals, and it's very effective.
Well, you just nut tap it.
No, it's too high.
Climb its leg.
And if you're close
climb
enough to
its
get
leg.
under it, it's stomping on you.
Climb its leg then.
Like one giraffe can kill an entire pack of wolves without breaking a sweat just because they do a little dance. Like they're scary.
I still feel a giraffe would be easier to fight than a dolphin.
Also,
Feel like a
I have
groundhog.
watched in person a giraffe lift a child up with its mouth. Like it took a bite and lifted him up.
That sounds like a fun ride.
Was the kid fine?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
But dolphins, they're so much worse.
I mean, they get high all the time.
Yeah. So
pufferfish.
they pass pufferfish around to get high off the toxins.
I,
But also they're
not the weirdest way to get
they're
high.
known rapists of
Yeah.
the ocean. Like they're very aggressive, but they're only like the second worst one because orcas
Yeah.
are worse. Which orcas, otherwise known as killer whales, are not whales.
They're a type of dolphin.
Yeah, they are a type of dolphin, which
so-
is why they're worse.
Yeah.
like so much
They're
worse.
they're a worse dolphin.
Yeah, because they're also known for killing baby blue whales and then eating their tongue and then doing other stuff to it. And it's so
Yeah.
bad that other animals in the ocean will actively try and stop orcas from going near animals.
Why are fish so freaky?
There's a lot of freaky fish.
Is that where the Freak Fest
But
started?
also, I don't think dolphins are fish.
What?
I feel
Dolphins aren't fish. They're mammals. Fish.
Oh, yeah.
Fish is
Well,
not a species.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
water creatures are pretty freaky.
Aquatic.
Yeah, aquatic
freak-
creatures.
Yeah.
Silly.
They are very freaky.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird things with the ocean. Like have you ever heard of the false ocean floor?
It's like an ocean floor, but false. You know?
Wow, that really
I
explains a
guess.
lot.
You know what sonar is, right?
Yes.
It's like it sends sound waves and then they come back and you can like kind of see a picture.
Yeah, like that.
Well, when we first discovered sonar, one of our our thoughts was, hey, that's like just take a boat over the ocean, send sonar down, then we can see how far it is. But when we did that, right? It comes up and we kind of got like an image. We kind of saw how far it was, but it was fake. That wasn't the ocean floor. It was just a ginormous group of fish that were making a blanket through like halfway down. And they're called lanternfish. They're about this big. They make up more than I think 70% of the ocean's biomass. Because there's so many of them, and just
Big
one
population.
school of them tricked like us into thinking that the ocean floor was like way shallower than it really was. And so that's called the false ocean floor.
Aren't lanternfish the little things to...
And that's an anglerfish.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Though those are only the females. The males are about this big.
Yeah.
And
The
they
anglerfish mating
attack.
process is freaky.
Anglerfish, they are pretty freaky.
Especially how they mate, like, that is terrifying.
Yeah, the male will bite onto the female, and then their flesh will fuse together, and the male will die and basically just become like a little pocket of sperm that the female can use whenever she wants to lay eggs.
It's weird. I just saw that on a nature documentary once, and it was so terrifying.
And
I was like 8 at the
multiple
time when I
males can
first saw it.
connect at once too.
Slutty fish.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, well, it's voluntary. You know, it's more like simp fish.
No, yeah.
The female
some
is just
simps.
walking
Let me
around.
bite you. I gave you gifted 3 subs.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just a female walking around, and then a male comes up and bites it, and then it fuses flesh with them. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like those fish that like suck on whales to get a free ride,
Yeah.
but except they don't actually like fuse with them. They just kind of bite them hard, like a cookie
so.
cutter shark.
Those like the... I don't even remember those fish. I remember like what was it, Wild Kratts game
Yeah,
all the time back.
Yeah.
Plays a little fish, you swim up.
yeah.
I grew up watching PBS Kids. The first time I saw
I never
SpongeBob
did.
was in like 3rd grade.
I grew up watching 2.5 Men, Dora.
What is 2.5 Men?
Oh,
It's like
It's like imagine
2 guys
have you
and a
ever
child.
seen How I Met Your Mother? Imagine that if there was 2 Barneys, they were the only characters, and there was a child.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's like the perfect way to describe it.
Yeah, except I don't remember anything about the show. Not a single thing.
It exists, but nobody can name anything that happened in that show.
Oh, it was my first words were the theme song.
Just men.
Yeah, just men. Oh, like in the
The theme
theme,
song's
though.
just them saying men over and over. Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a fever dream.
No.
It was though.
Okay, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, 2.5 Men. It's 2 men and then there's a child. He's the half man.
What,
2.5.
what if he
men.
decided to change?
What?
What if he decided to change when he was older?
Well, he didn't. That's the point.
How do we know? Didn't the show get discontinued?
I don't know anything about the
production
show.
team, can you look that up?
I don't know anything about the show.
I'm pretty sure it finished fully, although, hold on.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're filming anymore, but
We don't know if he decided to change.
I am getting some deja vu, though. I do remember 2.5 Men being mentioned last week.
No?
Yeah, it does happen. 2.5 Men. It's just very popular. Yeah.
What's your opinion on gnomes?
Gnomes?
Yeah.
No,
They'd be freaked from Denver.
Oh,
it did not get canceled. It had a.
It's
had a
still
finale.
going?
No, it just had a finale.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How long was
so
it?
that's pretty much being
It
canceled.
was an hour long.
The whole show was 1 hour?
Oh
No, I
I
An hour is pretty long.
It says that it was canceled in 2011.
Oh, okay. So
because
it's been a while.
one of the one of the actors had drug and alcohol struggles.
And then
What are the
they
alcohols that
replaced
drug in
it.
that?
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so...
it ended in
Oh,
2015.
yeah, I know,
So,
there's a-
oh, in 2015?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I stopped watching it long before it got discontinued.
Hmm.
That's kind of surprising. I don't know.
Anyways, what's your opinion on gnomes?
Depends what type of gnome it is.
What about Garden Gnome, to start?
Mm-hmm.
I like the ones with the little butts out.
Oh, so you like
So
you like little butts?
I like little butts. Yeah.
The tiny butts.
Yeah,
You can quote me on that. I like little butts.
Okay.
you do. Okay,
Don't
yeah.
quote me on that. Don't quote me.
We're going to quote you on that.
I'll remember that for next
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to remember you as a guy who likes tiny butts.
Now, what if it's like gnome?
What's
Yeah.
the difference?
Wasn't.
When you just say that it's a hard G.
Yeah.
Gnome.
Yeah,
Oh.
gnome.
Is this like a racial thing?
No.
How did it be a racial thing?
No.
Why did it
They're
be
not a
racial thing?
race.
I don't know. Just
They're a
maybe they don't like
species.
you
Yeah.
saying the hard G.
No, they like it.
They don't. Oh,
They
like
started it.
Yeah.
It turns them on.
I mean,
Who knows?
some of
It's
them.
like a kink thing.
Some of them, yeah.
Everybody's got their
I know.
Everybody's
a
got their
couple.
kinks.
Yeah, but they started it. Gnome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about those ones?
Gnome. I have no idea.
You don't like them? You hate them?
Mixed feelings.
Why do you hate gnomes?
Yeah.
I didn't say I hated gnomes.
Why do you dislike gnomes?
Why is it your least favorite type of person?
Person. They're
Well,
not
yeah.
people. They're gnomes.
I mean, it really depends on how you look
trying not
at
to
it.
get
So you're saying that
but
they're a different. You're saying they're not the same. They're less.
Yeah, you're saying they're less of a person just because they're a gnome?
they're just objects.
The official pronunciation is no.
We're not talking about
We're
gnomes.
not
We're talking about
gnomes.
gnomes.
No,
Yeah.
gnomes.
Gnomes.
Still.
Is there
Yeah.
a difference?
Yeah.
Deeper
Yeah.
meaning.
Yeah. One's hard G'd.
Yeah, look up gnome right now.
I did, and then it just showed up more pictures of gnomes.
No, those are
How do you
gnomes.
pronounce?
No.
How do you spell gnome?
Oh, it's the exact same.
Gnome.
Oh.
That's the exact same as gnome, but you just pronounce the G as a hard G.
Gnome sounds like a bacteria.
No, that's a genome.
Oh,
That's also not a bacteria.
Can we
okay.
agree that's hard to air sip?
Oh, it's
What
very
do you mean
hard.
hard to air sip?
Like, waterfall drink, like
Oh,
air sip?
yes, it is actually.
I always struggle
I
every
figured
time I
out
do
a
it.
way to make it more easy, right? I do is I put my thumb on the bottom of the lip of it, and then I put my thumb on my lip,
Oh, that's smart.
so that I know that one, it's not touching my lips, but also that if it's right here and my thumb's on my lip, then it's gonna go in my mouth.
No, I've always struggled with it. It's always super hard.
You gotta try my method. It actually works.
Wait, can somebody grab my drink? That way we can see how easy it is to air sip. It's not even like the part that's hard. It's like
Oh, that's a really big. That's a really wide gap.
That's a really
it's not even like the air simming that's hard. It's like the watching, like this anxiety of
You're
it.
gonna spill
Yeah,
that
no.
everywhere.
See,
Kenai, I don't trust
I don't.
this.
That's a really wide one. I don't know if it would work.
You're like not tipping your head back.
Wait, is it working? Is
Kinda.
it working on the wide?
He's joking
Oh,
on
he
it.
did too much. I mean, it doesn't look like you spilled.
He's about to spill everywhere.
It worked.
I guess it did work.
It just worked.
just hurt a little bit.
Yeah, it went into my mouth.
Yeah, no, that's why you don't do it with ice.
Yeah, it's scary.
It worked though, right?
Yeah, I was being watched by you. You looking at me so sensually.
I was not looking at you
Yeah,
sensually.
yeah, you were. You're just looking at me like
You couldn't even see me. You had.
I could see you through the clearness. It was like this.
No, there's coke in the way.
No, not here. Why are you looking at me like that?
I wasn't.
Yeah, you're looking at me like.
Interested.
I literally wasn't looking at you at all.
Yeah, you were.
You agree, right? I was not looking at him.
I don't know. I was looking at him too sensually.
Yeah, that happens. Me too.
See, you just admitted it.
No, I've never done that.
You just said you
I've
do.
never looked at you before.
You're looking at me right now.
No, I'm looking past you. I'm
Oh, you're
reading-
just looking through the space in between the atoms.
I'm looking at the book that says Wilt.
Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's looking at the pros.
Like Free Willy, the whale.
Didn't the whale die?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I don't
Hopefully as
know.
well.
I've never seen
know,
it.
wasn't
It's
But
like,
you got
it's
against
like
the whale.
Titanic.
Wasn't there a movie with like a dog that died?
Marty and Me.
Marty and Me.
Yeah,
Who's
I,
Marty?
I love Marty and Me. It's so
Oh.
funny when the dog dies.
Oh.
I actually have the book Marty and Me. I've never read it. I just have it.
What's your opinion on January? what's gonna happen
I
this-
like January.
What about January 21st?
That's a pretty good date, honestly.
What happened January 21st?
Oh, that was when
It's gonna be interesting.
That was when a
Gonna be?
riot broke out.
No, that was January 6th.
Oh, that was January 6th? What happened on January
Mm-hmm.
21st?
That's when the new president comes in. Our new presidente.
Oh, I don't care.
I think it's gonna be interesting.
Like, it doesn't really matter until 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Because anything that the president does in the beginning of their presidency doesn't take effect until 2 years after. What's
Yeah.
happening right now, we're still going to be feeling the effects of Joe Biden in his last 2 years of presidency.
Him licking his ice
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah, anything that... Is it over?
We're telling you to shut the up about politics.
I was about to say,
Wow.
it was like.
Why do we
when
want
is
to talk
Biden-
about Joe Biden licking ice cream?
This is not the election special.
I was like, oh god.
We're trying to warn you before you get canceled.
Yeah.
No, this is just facts. I'm not saying opinion.
He's not president yet. He can't cancel
No,
us
he's
yet.
not.
This is a fact. Anything that the president does in the last 2 years of their presidency gets carried forth and doesn't take effect until the first
that-
2 years of the next
Is that all just gonna
presidency.
get cut out?
Maybe.
It's just
No, it's
how
gonna stay in.
it's just how it works.
It's just
When
gonna be
if
a random-
when if you're president and you do any policy, it's not gonna take effect for 2 years, which means anything that Joe Biden did right at the end of his term is still gonna be happening.
So
Trump
Joe
can't do
Biden will
anything.
still be licking that ice cream cone?
Yeah, he's probably gonna be licking ice cream till he dies.
Yeah.
Good
I
way to
mean,
go
why
out.
wouldn't he? Ice cream's good. He can afford all of the ice cream. Like, I'd be doing the same thing.
Ice cream's very good.
It is good. What's your favorite ice cream, Caleb?
Honestly, I like to get Ben and Jerry's, and then I get like chocolate vanilla with caramel like core. It's
Oh,
so
the
good.
caramel. The core ones
It's
are the best.
amazing.
It's always the core or the half baked. Those are the best.
What's your
ones.
favorite ice cream place, though? Like a place that you go to get ice cream? Like Murdoch or Lickety Splits?
I haven't gone to go get ice cream
K's.
in a while. K's.
Why? It's the best bang for your buck. You give them $3, they give you 18 pounds of ice cream.
Yeah, but Murdoch's ice cream tastes better. Have you ever had cherry vanilla?
I don't like cherry, unless it's a seltzer. The only cherry flavored thing I like is seltzer.
What brand?
I normally go for Polar. I don't really go for. I don't mind others. It's just the one I normally go for.
Yeah. There's too many brands of seltzer.
Yeah.
It's just water with like
Polar's
VI
good though. Like Polar Ice.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
Those are amazing. I love them.
No, Ben and Jerry's, the cores and the half baked are the best. I agree with that.
Wait, did I ever tell my story of what happened at Kimball's?
I don't remember. What happened at Kimball's?
Okay, so one time at work, we were going on a retreat, like to Kimball's, and I was getting ice cream, and I accidentally asked for. Well, first off, you know how they have the blueberry crumble?
No.
Okay, so they have this ice cream flavor called the blueberry crumble.
Best one there.
Yeah, and
Is
some of it is, and some of us nicknamed it the BBC.
Oh.
And somebody dared me to ask for a small BBC, and I wasn't planning on doing it, but I was talking to them in the line, and then
It
they
just
asked me what I was
came
going to
out?
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
The small BBC just came out.
What did they say?
Did they give you the small
They just asked, and then they laughed when I repeated it.
Oh.
The second time was
Did,
on purpose.
did they know what that meant?
I explained it to them just in case because, well,
Okay. But they weren't asking what it meant? You
No.
just did just in case? Okay.
yeah.
So what if they get that a lot? What if many people asking for a BBC?
Oh, I didn't ask for just a BBC. I asked for a small BBC.
A small BBC? I mean, what
Actually,
if it happens?
the small BBC just came out.
Yeah, it just
Type
came
of small
out.
BBC.
I don't
Big
know.
ice
At
cream?
Kimball's one.
Kimball's is a good place for ice cream, but honestly, if I'm getting ice cream, I'm probably just gonna go to Walmart and get Ben and Jerry's.
Have you ever had the seafood there?
Where? Kimball's?
Yeah.
No, I don't eat seafood at ice cream restaurants.
What if it's like right on the beach?
No, I don't eat seafood at ice cream places. I
What?
never have.
What if seafood's like the primary thing they sell there, and then the seafood?
I don't know.
I mean, the
I
ice cream
do like
second.
seafood, except for that one place in Oregon. Because
Why do they
it
have seafood in Oregon? It's nowhere near the water.
It is on the shore, and they were famous for their seafood.
No.
They're famous for their
Maine has better
for their
seafood.
clams.
What's your opinion
It's
on Rocky
actually-
Mountain oysters?
It's actually very
I've
debatable.
never had Rocky Mountain oysters.
Do you like Rocky Mountain oysters?
No, that's another term for bowl balls,
Yeah.
Bowl balls.
like the testicles.
Fried bull testicles.
Never had them.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like, was it the Mr. Bean movie where he drinks the little
The what?
you know the Mr. Bean movie?
Oh, Mr. Bean. I thought you said Mr. Beast movie.
I was thinking, did I say
Yeah,
Mr. Bean
I heard
movie?
Mr. B.
He goes to like a restaurant and he like eats like was it oysters or clams or whatever.
I've never seen a
probably
Mr. Bean
oysters.
movie.
Did it have like a foot?
It was like Slurpee in the middle.
That could be. Did it have like a tongue? sticking
I
out?
don't remember. I haven't seen the movie.
Was it big?
It was kind of big. It was like could fit in his palm.
That could have been an oyster. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very hard to see have tell the distinction when it's like by just hearing a description, you know.
Our production team probably knows. They know the answers to everything.
Yeah. Type up Mr. Bean oyster clip.
Yeah, show them a clip of him
Mr. Bean slurping up oysters.
Slurping an oyster.
Have you ever slurped up an oyster?
No. I
It looks
guess
very
I-
satisfying.
If you want
Do it
to,
right now.
if you want to, the Ale House actually
Right,
sells
nice.
oysters on Mondays.
The Ale House. On Monday.
Are you
Af-
taking a field trip?
Mondays
Monday.
after 4 p.m. they will sell oysters. Yeah, it's called
good?
Oyster Mondays because they sell oysters on Monday.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Why don't they just sell oysters every day?
Because we run out very fast and they're expensive.
I already work at Ale House.
Yeah,
I remember seeing you there. I went,
Have you found the clip yet?
exactly. Were you with Harry and
Yeah.
Joe?
Okay.
Was I with you? No, I wasn't.
I saw Cameron there once. I don't remember her last name. Diaz.
Who's Cameron again?
Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, isn't that like an actor?
I don't know.
Is that like a
Her
singer?
name is Cameron
It is.
though. Her uncle works there. He's a line cook.
Oh, wait. The girl? Cameron?
Yeah, the one that has like the hair.
Blonde, black
Oh,
hair.
Very good description. Hair.
I don't even remember.
Does she do field hockey?
I don't know anything.
Is she
about
short?
her, I guess.
Yeah, I think I know who
She
you're
was
talking
there
about.
with Andrew. Andy, you know.
Maybe I do know a Cameron. I haven't.
Lucier?
I think I've
Oh.
met a Cameron, but I don't know the last time I met a Cameron.
Yeah, no.
Cameron's
Yeah,
such a
but
weird name.
her uncle was like a line cook, and he was like, "Hey, you know, you know my niece Cameron?" And I was like, "Probably, yeah." And then I walk out, and she was right there, and he didn't even know she was there. It was just like a coincidence. It was pretty funny.
Cameron.
It was on an Oyster Monday though, because her uncle's the guy that shucks.
Oyster Monday.
He shucks every oyster by hand.
Shucks.
Yeah, that's what you call like ripping them open and like stuff, you know, shucking them.
Would you rather live in Spain for a year with knowing zero Spanish, or France for a year without knowing
Spain, France,
any French?
Okay, for one, both places, their English is part of something that like most people know, so it wouldn't be that hard to like find someone who speaks English, like either translate or just chill, like hang out. But France,
But you'll feel stupid.
people are really mean in France.
Yeah.
People do not like you. Spain,
I don't like people.
it's better. Like I don't really have any personal experiences with Spain, but I know France.
What about Croatia? And knowing zero like Slavic language.
I'd go to Croatia. It's a pretty nice country. It's very visually like pleasing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd go there.
What about Belgium? Camden, would you?
Yeah, Camden. Would you
Yeah.
go to Belgium?
Where's Belgium again?
Like near France?
Yeah.
Is that a country or?
Belgium is a country.
France is a country.
No, I'm in Belgium.
Yeah, it's a country. They're the ones who
Yeah.
made the Belgian waffles.
Yeah, Belgian waffles.
I don't know. I know nothing about Belgium.
They're Belgium.
They have waffles.
Yeah, they do have waffles.
Are they good?
Probably. I don't know. That's where Belgian waffles come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that was like probably enough, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
We're
this
out of
is the end.
Yeah.
It was good meeting you. Very very good episode, I think.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Very.
That ends it for Talk Tuba, episode 5.
4.
No,
5.
that was 5.
4?